Good morning. So we do have some instructions from our judge, Mr. Andrew Turvey. So things are going to run very, very similar or the same as what they have been for the last few days. But Andrew's instructions are to ride, to whip or whistle, look after the cattle, don't gallop back into the cattle. It will be the same, 9 to 7 in the yard, changes every 25, and a drag at 100. So good luck, all the ladies.
Well, our first competitor making her way to the camp as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. Our first contestant out this morning will be Bonnie Hiscock. Nomination, Mayborn Davey. And just a special reminder to all those competitors in the semi-final of the Ringers Western Gold Buckle, we need those profiles. If you're any one of the 110 or 12 that have qualified for that event, we do require the girls in the office, Lauren is urgently looking for all of those profiles. So if you've made that file, we do require a profile to be presented down at the Secretary's office with Lauren very, very shortly. Okay, in the camp, we are looking at Bonnie Hiscock with Mayborn Davey first out this morning in our Ladies Dash for Cash. At the gate, we do require Kylie Malone with Miss Ivy and number 3, Bernadette Lucas, not all that far away. Okay, first contestant out this morning. We're watching on course at this point of time. This is Mayborn Davey, nominated and ridden by Bonnie Hiscock. Bonnie, of course, joins us from ABCRA. Into the camp, next up will be Kylie Malone with Miss Ivory. That's Gus and Kylie Malone's nomination will be next into the camp. Bernadette Lucas at the gate and Peter Steers with Dual Smart Cat, not that far off. Well, beautiful way to start the day here on day number 3 of competition. Bonnie Hiscock sets the mark and sets it quite high here in this division of our Dash for Cash. Remember, the final of this event will be staged later on here this afternoon. Scores are through. We've got a 21 point for camp, 61 points for horsework, 4 for course. Grand total for our first contestant at 86. 86 for Bonnie Hiscock. Well, it certainly shows the cattle in the camp at this point of time from the Willinga Pastoral Company. The boys have presented, set to do a great job here this morning. We're watching on camp. This is Miss Ivory, Gus and Kylie Malone's nomination from Tumut, written by Bernadette Bernadette Lucas at the gate, please. A camp score of 20 on that occasion for Kylie Malone and Miss Ivory. A camp score of 20 only. Moving right along to number 3 in our draw this morning. This will be Bernadette Lucas. Bernadette Lucas riding her nomination, Erin Hendricks. Bernadette has travelled down from beautiful part of northern New South Wales in the Glen Innes region. The gate will have Peter Steers. And number 5 in the competition, Sarah Cookson with Hopscotch. Number 6 in the draw will be Mackenzie Pryor, Rangy Romeo's child. Okay, we're watching on course Erin Hendricks, ridden by Bernadette Lucas at contestant number 3 in our first round of the Ladies Dash for Cash. Number 4 into the camp, Peter Steers, riding Dual Smart Cat. At the gate, it'll be Sarah Cookson with Hopscotch and Mackenzie Pryor with Narangi Romeo's child to be ready. Question and all. The camp score once again for Bernadette Lucas, a camp score of 20 on that occasion, a camp score of 20 for Bernadette Lucas. On camp is contestant number 4 from Katingla, New South Wales. This is Dan Steers' nomination. White Peter in the saddle, riding Dual Smart Cat. At the gate, Sarah Cookson, Mackenzie Pryor at number 6, Annette Fitzgerald at number 7. And we've got a score coming through for Peter Steers with Dual Smart Cat. Got a camp score of 21, 63 points for horsework, 4 for course, and a new leader in today's round. That's an 88-point total for Peter Steers from Katingle, riding Dual Smart Cat. Okay, we go down to number 5. Number 5 in this competition in the draw. This will be Sarah Cookson, riding her nomination, Hopscotch. Just while Sarah's on course, I've had a special request from our judges and officials. All of the spectators sitting down on the rail near the camp where the cattle come in, if we could have people back off that rail. It's a request from our judges and staff, please. It just affects the, and we do really appreciate your cooperation. Thank you very much for that. Just to ensure that our cattle do slide into the camp correctly. Thank you for your assistance with that matter. Okay, we'll have scores through shortly. Sarah Cookson had a camp score of 20 only. We move on to number 6 in the draw. This time it'll be Mackenzie Pryor. Mackenzie is representing the Willinga Park with Morangi, Romeo's Child. Mackenzie makes a home in Milton. Next into the camp, we would like on this occasion, number 7 in the competition will be Annette Fitzgerald into the camp. At the gate, Hannah Riley, and number 9 to be ready, please, Joanna Coke. On camp, we're watching at this point of time Annette Fitzgerald. Barambola Amazing horse that she rides in this competition. Nominated by the Fitzgerald family from Nimmitabel. And a score coming through for Mackenzie Pryor. We had a camp score of 21, 61 points for horsework, 4 for course, and a grand total of 86 points once again puts her into a two-way tie for second and third in the competition at this stage.
Take that fellow on the right, walking back. Last one walking back. Going to the left now. Taking, yep.
Scores have come through for Annette Fitzgerald. 22 points for camp, 22 points only. We're watching on course contestant number 8 in the competition, another of the Willinga Park nominations, Hannah Riley, riding Who's Divine. Hannah makes a home at Coolah in the central west of New South Wales. Into the camp we want Joanna Kolk with a Rosie's Tap. We're watching on camp as we speak. This is contestant number 9 in this first round of the competition, Joanna Coke, riding Rosie's Tap. Nominated by Brendan Fitzgerald from Roma. Scores have come through for Hannah Riley, riding Who's Divine. We've got a camp score of 23, 58 points for horsework, 3 for course. Grand total today of 84 in this opening round of our Ladies Dash for Cash. Camp score of 21 for Joanna Coke, 21, camp score only.
Closest one to you. Riding her. Riding her. It's all right. Yep. That's what I'm worried about. I'm too nervous to concentrate.
As the arena's cleared, we're set to go with our next contestant this time. This will be contestant number 10 in the competition. This is Jen and Jeffrey Porg's nomination. Leonie Jane, ridden by Leah Whitehead. Leah joins us from Cootamundra. Into the camp, we'll have our next competitor, number 11, will be Bronwyn Upjohn with Uno. Number 12 will be Kerry Turner. Number 13 will be Lee Rogers. Number 14, Nola Nicholson. A camp score for Joanna Coke of 21. We've also got a camp score of 21 points for Leah Whitehead. Yep. Move down to our next contestant, number 11 in the draw. From Willow Maven, this is Bronwyn Upjohn's nomination, You Know. Into the camp, our next contestant will have Kerry Turner at the gate, Lee Rogers and Nola Nicholson to be on standby, please. '18 was the camp score only of 18 for Bronwyn Upjohn, riding her nomination, You Know. We're watching on camp as we speak at this point of time from Carlwood. This will be Rowan Mark's nomination, ridden by Kerry Turner. This is Hingis. And she gets a completed course on this occasion. That was Kerry Turner, number 12 in our competition, riding Hingis. 13 into the camp, be Lee Rogers with Darley Sweet Chili. Number 14 at the gate, we will have Nola Nicholson with Acres Dual Delight. Scores have progressed through for Kerry Turner. We've got 21 points in the camp, 63 points for horsework. 4 for course, grand total of 88 points takes her to a two-way tie for the lead at this competition, with Peter Steers both on 88 points in this round. We're watching on course, Darley Sweet Chili, Lee Rogers' nomination from Bega. And once again, our girls have been in good form here this morning. That was Lee Rogers with Darley Sweet Chili. Scores have come through once again. Boy, they're consistent. 22 points for camp, 62 points for horsework, 4 for course. Judges once again come up with a score of 88 points for Lee Rogers. Going to make for a very exciting final here this afternoon in the Ladies Dash for Cash, bearing in mind that the scores will be an aggregate competition, this morning's scores and this afternoon. So what you take into the finals, of course, will stand by. We are watching number 14 in the competition. This is Nola Nicholson's nomination. Her and her husband, Ron. Acres Dual Delight from Noundock, Northern New South Wales. Will be followed on by Mackenzie Dunn and Alana Chamberlain. Well, we've got another full course, 3 back-to-back. The quality of our livestock and cattle here in this competition are certainly second to none. We've seen that throughout the course of the first couple of days here at Willinga, and to the Willinga Pastoral Company team, of course, they've done an amazing job as they do each and every time. Scores have come through for Acres Dual Delight and Nola Nicholson. We've got a camp score of 21, 62 points for horsework, 4 for course, 87 points. 87 points at this stage. On camp at this stage, we have got number 15 in the draw. This is Paul Sillis's nomination. This will be Bob, ridden by Mackenzie Dunn. Alana Chamberlain at the gate. Anna Dodd at number 7 to be ready, please. Well, it's certainly putting some scores together in this round. Many of these young ladies looking to get back for that big final, the Dash for Cash, later on this afternoon. And you can do no more than to make that full course and get the job done here. Andrew Turvey really got the work ahead of him. With a camp score of 19 for Mackenzie, 62 points for horsework, 4 for course, 85 points. Puts her at about number 7 at this stage. Let's move to number 16 in the competition, Alana Chamberlain. From Bombala, representing the Chamberlain family with Smart Spinning Acres. She'll be followed in this event by Anna Dodd with Conman's Request, Zoe Adams with Ali, and Brioni Puttigan with Destiny of Her Own. The camp score for Alana of 22. A camp score of 22 points for Alana. Just while we do have a few moments, we like to take this time and opportunity to express our gratitude to the naming rights sponsors this year. That's the Ringers Western. Ringers Western was formed in the rugged Kimberleys region of Western Australia in 2012. Like a ringer, the Ringer Western and its grassroots simplicity, high standards of design and quality. It is tough, adaptable, sometimes cheeky, but offers you class and loyalty. This basis of grassroots simplicity, high standard of design and quality sets Ringers Western way ahead of the mob. They are our naming rights sponsors this weekend for the Willinga Gold Buckle Campdrafting Championship. We just saw on competition Ange Dodd riding Conman's Request. And your Dodd score with Conman's request, 17 for Cam, 62 points for horsework, 4 for course, 83 points, 8-3. Move on to our next contestant in the competition. This time it'll be Lucas Roberts' nomination, ridden by Zoe Adams. This will be Ali on course. Bonnie Puttycombe into the camp. Jordan McDowell at the gate, please. That was contestant number 18 in the competition. That was Zoe Adams with Ali. Camp score of 21 points for Ali, 57 points for horsework, 3 for course. Total here today of 81 points in our first round of the Dash for Cash. Let's turn our attention to number 19 in the competition. This is Bonnie Puttycombe. Peter Shakespeare's nomination, Destiny of Her Own. Ronnie makes her home these days in Nebo, far north Queensland. She'll be followed into the camp by Jordan McDowell. Harley McElveen not that far away. Well, she's certainly doing no harm in making her opportunity through to the finals here this afternoon. That was indeed Bonnie Puttycombe riding Peter Shakespeare's nomination in this round of the competition, Destiny of Her Own. Let's look to the numbers. Look good. 22 points for camp, 63 points for horsework, 4 for course. Grand total today in this round of 89 points takes Bonnie to number 1 in the competition, stands alone at this point of time. Moving on to our next contestant, number 20 in the draw. This is Jordan McDowell with Yavin Smooth Sailing. Makes a home in Endergrove. A camp score of 17, a camp score of 17 for Jordan McDowell with Yavin Smooth Sailing. Clear the camp and we'll be underway with number 21 in the draw this morning. This is Heavenly Hank. Number 21 in the competition, this is Hayley McElveen. Riding her nomination, Wade and Hayley McElveen make their home at Manila on the north side of Tamworth. Got a camp score coming through of 20 points for Harley McElveen, a camp score of 20 only. Okay, we'll turn our attention down to number 22 in the competition. This will be lead trainer, EB's Ronaldo. Of course, Ben will be turning that big tractor off back up there in northern New South Wales, watching this on the live screen without any doubt. Lead trainer, make their home in Moree. This is Ben Trainer's nomination, EB's Ronaldo. Be followed by Amy Jamison at the gate with CD, Kelly Smith with Ace, and Felicity Sharp with True Bet. I tell you what, she's done a great job here this morning, lead trainer. EB's Ronaldo. Pressure was on at number 22 in the competition. All the way from Moree in Western New South Wales, relocated to Tamworth, not that far away. And boy, I hope Ben's about strapped in that tractor. We've got a camp score of 22, 64 points for horsework, 4 for course, 90 points to take the lead in the competition. Lee, that's a 90-point round in the first round of our Ladies Dash for Cash. Move down to Amy Jamison at number 23 in the competition. These days, Amy makes a home there at Gowrie. Another one of the young ladies on the south side of Tamworth. Riding her nomination, CD. A camp score coming through for Amy and CD on that occasion at 20 points, a 20-point score. Let's move on down to our next competitor, number 24, into the camp on this occasion. This will be Kelly Smith. Kelly riding B&K Smith's nomination from Tumut, riding a horse called Ace. Number 25 at the gate will be Felicity Sharp with True Bet, and 26 will be Amanda Nicholson. We're watching on the course as we speak. This is Kelly Smith with Ace. Into the camp will require Felicity Sharp with True Bet, and at the standby, Amanda Nicholson with 2MC, Just Perfect. At a camp score of 15 only on that occasion. We're going to have a change of cattle in the camp for a few moments. While we do so, very special thanks to the principal partner. Willinga Park would like to thank the support of their season and principal partner, Foresight, for their support providing quality joint supplements for not only our equine and canine friends, but also for us as humans. Scan the QO card around the venue for your chance to win the ultimate Foresight and Osteo Restore joint support package valued at over $2,500. That's Foresight, one of our principal partners of the 2024 Willinga Park Gold Buckle Campdrafting Competition, sponsored and brought to us by Ringers Western. Moving right along, we move to number 25 in the competition. This is Felicity Sharp's nomination. MJ and CM French bring us this one called True Bet from Nimit Bell. Okay, on course we have got Felicity Sharp and True Bet at number 25 in our competition, chasing down our leader in this event at this point of time. Still lead trainer right out on top with a 90-point score. Sits at number 1 with EB's Ronaldo. Felicity Sharp has a camp score of 21. A camp score of 21 in this competition. Okay, let's move to 26. This time we have in the competition Texas Star Performance Horses from Nemminga, Northern New South Wales. Amanda Nicholson riding TMC Guest Perfect. Should be followed by Laura Hardy at 27 at the gate. Paige Nanakaro with One Stylish Oak 28 and Fiona Holtz at 29. Okay, we have got the arena clear. We should be set to get underway with our next competitor. Had a slight time adjustment to get that steer back to the catch pen there, but we've got 26 in the camp. Amanda Nicholson with TMC Guest Perfect, representing the Texas Star Performance Horses from Nemminga. And just a very special reminder, competitors, that the semi-final of the Ringers Western Gold Buckle Campdrafting competition will take place at approximately 10:30. At the conclusion of this event, we will work the arena and we'll be back right around about 10:30. We've been advised, so we'd like to keep to our timetable and scheduling. So semi-finalists at semi-final of the Gold Buckle will be taking place here this morning at around about 10:30 at the conclusion of this event. Camp score for Amanda of 21 points only with TMC Guest Perfect. Number 27 riding for her, this will be Laura Hardy with Real Savvy. 28, Paige Nanakara with One Stylish Oak. And 29 is Fiona Holtz with Hardy. Well, that was a camp score for Laura Hardy of 21, a camp score of 21 points for Real Savvy with Laura Hardy in the saddle. Move on down to our next competitor in the competition, number 28, we Paige Nanakara with One Stylish Oak, Callum Moore's nomination. Join us from Camperdown. 29 in the draw, we Fiona Holtz with Hardy, and number 30 will be Katie Palmer with A Little Smart Cat. Well, we're watching on course number 28 in the competition, Paige Nanakara with One Stylish Oak. We'll have a camp score for Paige. We'll have Fiona Holtz into the camp. We've got a camp score of 19 for One Stylish Oak, a camp score of 19. 29 in our draw. We're nearly halfway down the page. This will be Fiona Holtz riding Hardy. This is Fiona Gordon's nomination from Gindera. Hardy ridden in this event by Fiona Holtz. At the gate, we want number 30, Katie Palmer, number 31, Catherine Hingsberger. We are watching on camp. This time it'll be Fiona Holtz. In this round of the competition, riding Fiona Gordon's Nomination Hardy. And we've got a camp score comes through for Fiona Holtz of 21 points for camp, 21 points only. Moving right along to number 30. Number 30 in the draw this time, it will be Katie Palmer, riding Jay Sharnock's Nomination, A Little Smart Cat. Makes a home in Glenning Valley. Followed by Catherine Hingsberger. At 32, Sarah Nichols, and 33 will be Carly French. We are watching on course Katie Palmer, A Little Smart Cat, in action on this point of time. Into the camp, we will have Catherine Hingsberger at number 31 in the competition. And we've got a camp score of 17 for Katie Palmer with A Little Smart Cat, a camp score of 17. Number 31 into the camp will be Catherine Hingsberger at the gate to come in. Sarah Nichols at 32. Carly French with Clomwell Charm at 33, not that far away. We're watching on course as we speak. This is Catherine Hingsberger from Dumboldt North.
No, you're right. When you're ready, I just need to know you're there. When you're ready, darling, I just need to know you're there.
And once again, it's a full course in the competition for Catherine with Budgeroo Cindy. Little horse she rides in this round of the competition. And we have got scores coming through. 21 points for camp, 63 points for horsework, 4 for course. The grand total of 88 points. I hand the microphone back over to my co-host of this morning's program with the Ladies Dash for Cash and good friend, Mr. Gavin Beard, to take us through the next 30-odd contestants in our Ladies Dash for Cash. Thanks, Gavin.
Well, thank you very much, Glenn. Once again, mighty fine job there, taking over the early shift this morning. I tell you what drafting have we seen here so far already this morning in these first 30 competitors in this ladies' dash for cash. And I tell you what, you want a big score, I reckon, to get even a second run here this morning. Glenn, the scores well up in the 80s and even into the 90s. They're already. This morning, you are watching in on out on camp at the moment, competitor number 32, Sarah Nichols with Conviction. In on the camp, number 33, Carly French with Clomel Charm. And number 34 will be Claire Holman, Tax Evader. And 35, Jess Scott, you be ready with Roni's Independent One. Score to date for Sarah Nichols and Conviction, scoring a 22 for Cutout, 59 for Horsework, another 3 course points. It'll be an 84-point round. 84 points for Sarah Nichols and Conviction. In on camp, you're watching competitor number 33, Carly French with Clomel Charm. Carly comes to us down from Nimmerabel. And leaderboard today, the one with the biggest head start into this next round would be none other than Lee Trainer with EB's Ronaldo with a 90-point round. Congratulations there, Lee, with a 90-point round. They're the money, that's the marbles to chase at this point in time. But like we mentioned, it's aggregate score, so at this point in time, she has the biggest head start into the next round. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, another full round there. That was Carly French with Clomel Charm. We'll get a score in just a moment. However, we will, in on cam, competitor number 34, Claire Holm, and Tax Evader. Waiting at the gate will be number 35, Jess Scott with Roni's Independent One. Carly French is a Clomel Charm, scoring a 15 for Cutout. Got 63 for your Horsework, another 4 course points. That's an 82 points. 82 points for Carly French and Clomel Charm. You're watching in on camp now, competitor number 34, Claire Holm with Tax Evader. I'll tell you what, how special, I'm going to say lucky, but it's not lucky. It's the hard work and the efforts that go through to get these cattle and these facilities in the state that they are in. And I tell you what, the selection that's gone ahead to get these cattle for not only the ladies' dash for cash or shootout here, it is 100% right throughout the whole week. So a very big thank you to Willinga Pastoral for the efforts that they've made to make this a not only a spectacle, but such an enjoyable week here as a spectator and a competitor. Last competitor, competitor number 34, Claire Holm and Tax Evader, scoring a 21 for Cutout, 58 for Horsework, a 4 course points. It's an 83-point round. 83 points for Claire Holm and Tax Evader. You're watching in on camp now, competitor number 35, Jess Scott with Roni's Independent One. Roni's Independent One's owned by Roger Grant up there from Kubar Performance Horses. A big thank you to Roger, one of our partners here this week. We'll get you a score here in just a moment, Jess. We got 23-point cutout. 23 points, unfortunately, no further points, but 23 points for the cutout. In on camp now, selecting the cow is Montana Chamberlain with Yavin More Ice. Yavin More Ice is the Collins and Patton syndicate there, and Montana Chamberlain comes up to us from Bombala. Number 37 will be next in, and that'll be you, Veronica Rapley with Eagle Hope. Number 38, Tia Beek with Ashibia Cat. And number 39, Sophie Parbury with Archie. Number 40 will be Margot Fitzgerald with Howard's Ches. Thanks, Montana. We'll have his score there in just a moment. It's just come through. 21 points for Yavin More Ice and Montana Chamberlain. You're watching it on camp now. Competitor number 37, Veronica Rapley. Riding Eagle Hope. Eagle Hope's owned by David Rapley. Comes to us from Kerrs Creek. Waiting at the gate, we should have Tia Beek with Ashibia Cat. Number 39, you be ready. Sophie Parbury and Archie. Number 40, Number 40 will be Margot Fitzgerald. And number 41, Abby Bright. Number 42, Geordie Stockdale. And number 43, Gay McBurney. Some 62 competitors in this first round of the Ladies Dash for Cash. And then we'll be moving on to the semi-final of that Ringers Western Gold Buckle Championship. Veronica Rapley with Eagle Hope scoring a 19 points. 19 points for the cutout. In on camp we have competitor number 38, Tia Beek with Ashibia Cat. Waiting at the gate will be number 39, Sophie Parbury. And number 40, Margot Fitzgerald with Howard's Ches. Number 41, Abby Bright and Hazelwood Cold Chisel. And number 42, Geordie Stockdale with a Lazy D Mystified. Number 43, Gay McBurney with Condamine Riola. That's not quite how we expected, but you'll get a 23-point cutout. 23 points there for the cutout for Tia Beek and Ashibia Cat. In on camp now, competitor number 39, Sophie Parbury, riding the nomination in Archer. Soph comes up to us from Bega. Waiting at the gate will be number 40. Competitor number 40, Margot Fitzgerald with Howard's Ches. And number 41, Abby Bright, you be ready with Hazelwood Cold Chisel. Watching outside, competitor number 39, Sophie Parbury, with her nomination in Archer. In on the camp, number 40, Margot Fitzgerald and Howard's Ches. 41, be at the gate, please, Abby Bright. Hazelwood Cold Chisel. Archer looks like he's got things pretty well under control up here. And there you have it. Sophie Parver in Archer scoring a 17 for Cutout, 61 for Horsework, another 4 course points. That'll be an 82-point round. 82 points for Sophie Parver and Archer. In on camp now, competitor number 40, you're watching Margot Fitzgerald with Howard's Chairs. Number 41, you be ready at the gate, Abby Bright and Hazelwood Cole Chisel. Geordie Stockdale, you are number 42 with a Lazy Demystified. Last competitor number 40, Margot Fitzgerald with Howard's Chairs, scoring an 18-point cutout. 18 points there for Margot Fitzgerald. In on camp now, competitor number 41, Abby Bright with Hazelwood Cole Chisel. Geordie Stockdale, you are number 42, can you be at the gate? And number 43, Gay McBurney with Condamine Riola. Number 44, Karen Penny with a Bib and Luke Vince. Number 45 will be Kim Stocks with Duran Jazz. And number 46, Kelly Eagles with a 1 Stylish Tat. Abby Bright, Hazelwood Cold Chisel scoring a 20-point cutout. 20 points there for the cutout for Abby Bright, Hazelwood Cold Chisel. In on camp now, bringing up the front of the yard, we have competitor number 42, Geordie Stockdale with Lazy Demystified. And number 43, Gay McBurney, you be ready with Condamine Riola. Karen Penny, you are number 44 with a Bib and Luke Vince. Watching outside, Geordie Stockdale. Writing the nomination in Lazy Demystified. I'll have to let Mr. Turvey work that one out, but so close. Geordie Stockdale with Lazy Demystified, scoring a 22 for Cutout, 60 for Horsework, another 3 course points. That'll be an 85-point round. 85 points there, Geordie. In on camp now, you're watching competitor number 43, Gay McBurney, Condamine Riola. Condamine Riola, owned by SKG Performance Horses. Waiting at the gate, we will have competitor number 44, Karen Penny, Bib and Luke Vince. 45 will be Kim Stocks and Duran Jazz. And number 46, Kelly Eagles, 1 Stylish Tat. 47, Sue Willis and Duke's Boot. And number 48, Kenny Elby Chaz with a Stylish Candy. Gay McBurney with Condamine Riola scoring a 22-point cutout. 22 points there, Gay. Righto, in on camp we have competitor number 44, Karen Penny with Bib and Luke Vince. Kim Stocks, you be at the gate. You are number 45 with Duran Jazz. And number 46, Kelly Eagles with 1 Stylish Tat. Sue Willis, you're number 47 with Duke's Boot. Just another reminder, those of you who scored those 166 points and better, if you have not put in your profiles yet, can you please make sure you get them in? We do require those profiles prior to the commencement of the semi-finals. So please, if you're in those semi-finals, make sure you've got your profiles, your horses and your own profiles in for us, please. You're watching outside Karen Penny. She is competitor number 44 with the nomination in Bibbin Luke Vince. Looks very much... I've got things under control here too. There you go. A little bit happy about it as well. Karen Penny with Bibbin Luke Vince scoring a 21 for Cutout, 62 for Horsework, another 4 course points. That'll be an 87-point round there, Karen. 87 points for Karen Penny with Bibbin Luke Vince. You're watching in camp now, competitor number 45, Kim Stocks with Duran Jazz. Kim comes to us from Cowra. At the gate, next in will be Kelly Eagles with a nomination in One Stylish Tat. Then we'll have competitor number 48, Kenny L. Beat Jazz with a Stylish Candy. You're watching Kim Stocks with Duran Jazz. The last competitor, Kim Stocks and Duran Jazz, scoring a 16 for Cutout, 62 for Horsework, another 4 course points. It'll be 82 points. 82 points for Kim Stocks and Duran Jazz. You are watching in on camp now, competitor number 46, Kelly Eagles with One Stylish Tat. Kelly comes to us from Royalla. Waiting at the gate, we will have Sue Willis as number 47 with Duke's Boot. 48, don't be far away, Kenny L. Beat Jazz with your nomination in Stylish Candy. Kelly Eagles and One Stylish Cat scoring a 21 points, 21 for the Cutout there. We will have now on camp number 47, Sue Willis, Duke's Boot. Number 48, Kenny L. Beat Jazz with Stylish Candy. Number 49, Fiona Palmer riding Blue Tunes. And number 50, Michelle Bolton riding Miss Munro. Watching outside, Sue Willis and Duke's Boot in this first round of the Ladies Dash for Cash. Big thank you to Andrew Turvey for adjudicating here. We have an 18-point cutout for Sue Willis, 18 points for Duke's Boot and Sue Willis. Oh yeah, you're watching competitor number 48, the cutout specialist here, Kenny L. Beat Jazz and Stylish Candy. We got the opportunity here last night to watch this particular combination perform, and perform she can. Stylish Candy's a name. Kenny Beach is aboard. Competitor number 48. 49, Fiona Palmer and Blue Tunes. You be at the gate, please. Number 50, Michelle Bolton and Miss Munro. Number 51, Chelsea Peacock and Condor. Number 52, Lani Malone with Oakview Isabel. So watching outside, Kenny L beat Chaz with Stylish Candy. In on cam, number 49, Fiona Palmer with the nomination in Blue Tunes. Number 50, Michelle Bolton and Miss Munro be at the gate. 51, Chelsea Peacock and Condor. 52, Lani Malone and Oakview Isabel. Kenny L beat Chaz and Stylish Candy scoring a 16-point cutout. 16 points there, Kenny L. In on camp now, you are watching competitor number 49. Blue Tunes, owned by Troy and Fiona Palmer. And once again, you talk about horses you like to come and watch. I tell you, Blue Tunes, she always puts on a show.
Push up. Push him up. Push up. Push up. Keep coming. Push up. Go on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Get over there. Go on. Go.
And that's what we're talking about. Blue Tunes, Fiona Palmer, you're watching outside. Way in the camp now. Number 50, Michelle Bolton and Miss Munro. 51 will be Chelsea Peacock and Condor. 52, Lani Malone and Oakview Isabel. 53, Chrissy French and Kat Zaza. Bad luck there, Phoebe. Did you get a 23-point cutout? 23 points for the cutout there for Fiona Palmer and Blue Tunes. In on camp now, competitor number 50, Michelle Bolton and Miss Munro. 51 at the gate, please. Chelsea Peacock with a Condor. This is Michelle Bolton with Miss Munro and a fast little cow. Miss Munro is Michelle and Peter Bolton. They come to us from Hayfield. Michelle Bolton and Miss Munro scoring a 22 for cutout, 57 for horse work, another 3 course points. That'll be a grand total, 82-point round. 82 points, Michelle Bolton, Miss Munro. You're watching in on camp now, competitor number 51, Chelsea Peacock with the nomination in Condor. Condor's owned by the Peacock family and they come across to us from Western New South Wales there at Dubbo. Waiting at the gate, we will have Lani Malone and Oakview Isabel. Chrissy French, your number 53 with Kat Zazar, and 54, Sarah Webster and Clifford. Number 55, Jay Charlton and More Spoonful. 56, Karen Gardner with Cahoots, Not Happy Jan. And number 57, Vicky Evans with Tullawal Classic Destiny. Approximately about a dozen competitors left in this first round of the ladies' dash for cash. And then we will do the arena ranking. We will kick off the Gold Buckle semi-final. At about 10:30, we're going to try and stick to the program there. So about 10:30, we'll get underway with that Ringers Western Gold Buckle semi-final. Currently watching outside, competitor 51, Chelsea Peacock, riding Condor. And on the camp, we will have 52, Lani Malone with Oakview Isabel.
Chrissy French.
And that's how we do it once again, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea Peacock and Condor scoring a 22 cutout, 61 for horsework, another 4 course points. That'll be an 87-point round. 87 points for Chelsea Peacock and Condor. You're watching it on camp now. Competitor number 52, Lani Malone with Oakview Isabel. Oakview Isabel and Gus and Kylie Malone come up to us from Tumut. Once again, just another reminder, at the conclusion of this, we will do the arena ranking. Just give it a quick dress. And then we will get underway at about 10:30 with the Ringers Western Gold Buckle semi-final. And then the program will include at about 1:45, 1:45, the Ladies Dash for Cash finalist ceremony. And then we will have the final for the Ladies Dash for Cash, followed by the Stallion Draft and presentation. And then the last thing this evening, we will have the final for that cutout. Bad luck there, Lani. Lani Malone going out with a no score. The camp is clear. We will have competitor number 53, Chrissy French with Kat Zaza. 54 will be Sarah Webster and Clifford, and 55, Jay Charlton with More Spoonful. 56, Karen Gardner, Cahoots, Not Happy Jan, and 57, Vicky Evans with Tullawal Classic Destiny. 58, Tanya Bandy with Memphis, number 59. '59 will be Inge Yanch with Mumbula Perch. Number 60, Rebecca Buttsworth with Granny's Rocks.
Focus.
Watching outside, competitor number 53, Chrissy French, with a nomination in Cat Zaza. Chrissy comes to us from Nimmerville. In on the camp, number 54, Sarah Webster, selecting with a Clifford. Number 55, Jay Charlton, you be at the gate with More Spoonful, and Karen Gardner. You are number 56, so don't be far away. Chrissy French and Cat Zaza scoring a 22 for Cutout, 62 for Horsework, 4 course points. That's an 88-point round. 88 points for Chrissy French and Cat Zaza. In on camp now, competitor number 54, Sarah Webster and Clifford. Jay Charlton, you are number 55. You be at the gate with More Spoonful. So very, very close, but so far away. But you get a 22 for the cutout there, Sarah. Sarah Webster and Clifford scoring a 22-point cutout. In on camp now, competitor number 55, Jay Charlton. More Spoonfuls the nomination this time. More Spoonful, owned by Peter and Carolyn Doonan. Jay coming up to us from Deniliquin. Once again, I know we keep talking about it, but the livestock here at Willinga Pastoral have provided. We have just a little bit over half full round scores in this ladies' dash for cash here this morning. So once again, the statistics do not tell fibs. The livestock are running around beautifully on this unbelievable surface here that Wayne McDonald and his team designed, engineered and built and maintained, along with the Snow family. So a very big thank you to all involved on all fronts. And you're watching outside now, Jay Charlton with a More Spoonful. In on cam, number 56, Karen Gardner with Cahoots Not Happy Jan, and number 57, Vicky Evans. Don't be far away with a Tullawal, a Classic Destiny. And once again, another one owns that list. Peter and Carol Doonan's nomination with Jay Charlton. More Spoonful scoring a 21, cutout 63 for Horsework, another 4 course points. That's another 88-point round. 88 points for Jay Charlton's More Spoonful. In on camp now, competitor number 56, Karen Gardner, riding a nomination in Cahoots Not Happy Jam. I'll tell you what, everything's looking pretty right from here, from this point of view, Glenn. They just keep going around and around all morning long. There you go, another one joins the list. Karen Gardner with Cahoots Not Happy. Jan, she was competitor number 56. Vicky Evans, you are now in as competitor number 57 with Tullawal Classic Destiny. Tanya Bandy, you be ready. You are number 58 with Boonerai Memphis. Karen Gardner with Cahoots Not Happy. Jan's got a 22 points for Cutout, 62 for Horsework, another 4 course points. That is another 88-point round. 88 points for Karen Gardner. In on cam now, 57, Vicky Evans. 58, Tanya Bandy. Number 59, Inga Yanch with Mumbula Perch. 60, Rebecca Buttsworth, Granny's Rocks. And number 61, Rebecca Roberts and Duck and Destiny. And number 62, Dana Shea with Federal Park Diva. We'll wind out the first round of this Ladies Dash for Cash at 10:30. We'll get underway with a semi-final of that Ringers Western Gold Buckle Championship Camp Draft. Competitor number 57, Vicky Evans with Tullawal Classic Destiny, scoring a 17-point cutout. 17 points there, Vicky. In on camp now, you're watching competitor number 58, Tanya Bandy. Competitor 58, Tanya Bandy with Baneri Memphis. Baneri Memphis, owned by Travis Bandy. The Bandy family coming up to us from Atuma. Bad luck there, Tanya. Tanya Bandy going out with a no score. In on camp now, we will require, when the camp is clear, we will require Inga Yanch as competitor number 59 with Mumbula Perch. Number 60, be at the gate, Rebecca Buttsworth with Granny's Rocks. Number 61, Rebecca Roberts with Duck Destiny. And number 62 will be Dana Shea with Federal Park Diva. And that will wind out the round one of the Ladies Dash for Cash here at Willinga Park for 2024. Then we will have that slight break where we address the surface once again. Macca and his team out in the middle. And back here at 10:30 for the semi-final of the Ringers Western Gold Buckle Championship. Getting plenty of support down there. You've got Inga Yanch here with Mumbula Perch. And there you have it. Inga scoring a 20 for the cutout, 64 for horsework, 4 course points. It'll be another 88-point round, 88 points for Inga Yanch and Mambula Perch. In on camp now, watching competitor number 60, Rebecca Buttsworth with A Granny's Rocks. Rebecca Roberts, you be ready. You are next in with Dark Destiny. Granny Rocks is John Farnham's nomination with Rebecca Buttsworth aboard. Down from Kingaroy. Well, I tell you what, Rebecca Buttsworth and Granny's Rocks at competitor number 60. Score will come through in there just a moment, but once again, sitting up here, it's a pleasure to watch these cattle. And the competitors on such a surface here with the livestock. Another 21-point cutout, 63 for horsework, another 4 course points. That will be another 88-point round, 88 points. Andrew Turvey's going to have his job cut out in this final, I tell you what a setup he has created here today. So number 61, you are about to watch Rebecca Roberts this time with A Dark Destiny. Dana Shea, you are next in and you'll be the final competitor to wind out this first round of the Dash for Cash here this morning for the ladies. Dana Shea with Federal Park Diva. You be waiting at the gate, please, but you all eyes right now. Rebecca Roberts, A Dark Destiny. Well, how's that? You come here to watch a show. Rebecca Roberts, Dark Destiny. Rebecca Roberts, Dark Destiny, scoring a 23 cutout. Unfortunately, just went the wrong side of that first tree, so 23 is all we can share today there, Rebecca. In on camp now, wind out this first round of the Willinga Park Dash for Cash. Ladies, here this morning will be Dana Shea with Federal Park Diva. The conclusion of this run, we will have a slight break. Macca and his team will come in, sort the ground out, and make it right again for us. We'll keep it right for us. And we'll get underway at 10:30 with that Ringers Western Gold Buckle Championship Camp Draft semi-final. I tell you what, hey, Dana Shea with Federal Park Diva. From the start to the finish here, Glenn, how good are these cattle? Well done there, Dana Shea with Federal Park Diva. Well done to all the ladies in that Dash for Cash. We will give you some scores, some cutouts, etc. there in just a moment. Dana Shea scoring a 20-point cutout, 62 for horsework, another 4 course points. That's an 86-point round there, Dana. Dana Shea with Federal Park Diva scoring an 86-point round. Rightio, we will come back to you with some results from that in a moment. Well, I tell you what, there's some high scores there, but leading the way right through there. Congratulations in that first round. That ladies' dash for cash goes to lead trainers EB's Ronaldo with a 90-point round. Coming in second place in that first round will be Bryony Puddicombe with a destiny of her own with an 89-point round. And I tell you what, with 88 points, there is a long list. Catherine Hensberger with Bugaroo, Cindy Lee Rogers, Dali Sweet Chili, Pia Steers with Jewel Smart Cat, Kerry Turner with Hingis, Chrissy French with Cat Zaza, Karen Gardner, Cahoots Not Happy, Jan, Jay Shelton, North Spoonful, Ingy Yench with Mambula Perch, Rebecca Buttsworth, Granny's Rocks, all with 88 points. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, about the first 10 place getters there had 88 points and better, but congratulations there over that first round. Elite trainers, EB's Ronaldo, taking out the first round with a 90-point run. We'll just get those cattle off the ground. We'll give the ground a slight dressing and be back here at 10:30 for the semi-final of the Ringers Western Gold Buckle Championship Campdraft here for 2024.